Okay, let's unpack this. We've seen a bunch of news break recently about a big return to the world of reality television.
Yeah, quite a significant one.
Right, we're talking about a figure most people know from fashion, making a major comeback to a really popular show. So this deep dive is all about getting past just the headlines and pulling out what's really going on and maybe why it matters for you watching at home.
And, you know, this piece of news is particularly interesting because this person, she has a history with Bravo, obviously.
Right.
But she's joining a show that's, well, let's say it's quite different from her previous reality TV gig.
Definitely.
And the sources we looked at, they give us direct quotes and some really crucial background. It helps understand the context here. It's not just simple casting news.
All right, so let's get straight to the main confirmed fact everyone's buzzing about. Rachel Zoe. She is officially joining the cast of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
It's happening season 15.
Exactly. And she announced it herself pretty recently, Friday, June 6th, through an Instagram video and post.
Yeah, very clear announcement.
Super clear. Her message was things like, "It's official, I am coming back to Bravo." And specifically, "I am joining the cast of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills."
No ambiguity there.
None. And she even shared her excitement, saying she's back with my Bravo family, and kind of wrapped it up with a definite, "Let's do this."
Which is interesting, right? Because this marks her return to the network after, what, about 12 years?
Yes, something like that.
Many of you will probably remember her original show, The Rachel Zoe Project.
Yeah.
That ran for 5 seasons, I think, 2008 to 2013.
That sounds right.
And it mostly followed her life as this, high-profile celebrity stylist building her own brand, her design business.
Very career-focused.
Totally. And now, looking at what's reported, she's calling this new chapter RZ 2.0. She's talked about the timing feeling right, like when the stars align, and feeling she has enough to say now.
Enough to say is an interesting phrase there.
It is, especially when you contrast it with her past. Reports mention she once reflected that her original show wasn't intended to be so much about her personally.
Oh, interesting.
Yet more about the designers, the work. She felt almost accidentally famous, was the quote I saw.
Right.
Which, that focus on the professional is pretty different from the usual Real Housewives format, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely. That show thrives on the personal lives, the relationships, the drama.
Exactly.
And related to all this, timing-wise, this casting news comes right after Garcelle Beauvais announced she's leaving the show.
Right after season 14.
Yeah, and the reporting suggests Garcelle cited wanting to focus on her family and, other projects as her reasons. Standard exit reasons, really.
Seems like it.
So when you look at the other names mentioned from season 14, Kyle Richards, Dort Kemsley, Erica Jane, Sutton Strack, Bazoma St. John, plus friends like Kathy Hilton, Jennifer Tilly.
The usual suspects.
The articles are pretty clear. Rachel Zoe is the only new housewife confirmed so far for season 15, the return of those others. Still up in the air, apparently.
So her arrival is the one definite change we know about for the main cast.
Exactly. It's a significant confirmed shift. Oh, and just a fun little side note from the coverage. Actress Leslie Bibb apparently based part of a character she played on Rachel Zoe once.
Small world. But connecting this back to Rachel Zoe herself, the information available also points to some pretty major shifts in her personal life.
Ah, okay.
And these could really be playing a big role in why she's coming back to reality TV now. Specifically, it's been reported she's separated from her husband, Roger Berman.
Right. That news broke last year, I think, September 2024.
That's the timing mentioned, yeah.
Yeah.
And their joint statement talked about ending their marriage after, 33 years together, 26 married.
That's a long time.
A very long time. They emphasized prioritizing their sons, Skylar, who's 14, and Caius, 11, committing to co-parenting and, interestingly, continuing to work together on their businesses.
Okay, so it sounds amicable, at least publicly.
That's the tone, yes.
Right.
But these are huge life changes, right?
Yeah.
And when you put that next to her statement about needing to have enough to say to share.
Okay, I see the connection.
And that now feels like the perfect time to come back to TV and share it all with you. It really suggests these personal developments are maybe central to this RZ 2.0.
It definitely fits the Housewives mold better, sharing the personal stuff.
Potentially aligns much more with that format, yeah.
So, okay, wrapping this up a bit, we've got this well-known fashion icon, someone with past reality TV experience, but it was very curated, very professional.
Right.
And she's now joining a major, often very unscripted, very personal, drama-focused franchise. After years away and right after these significant reported changes in her own life, like the separation.
Yeah, so I guess the big question this leaves maybe for you to think about is this.
Yeah.
Given her history, keeping her professional world mostly front and center.
Right, being more behind the camera, in a way.
Exactly. And now navigating these huge personal changes publicly, what will RZ 2.0 actually look like when those cameras are pointed squarely at her personal life, especially in the, let's say, high-stakes, often dramatic world of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? How's that going to play out?